Welcome back, everyone, to SH2Project. This is part 8B, and we are just getting off of this elevator where we went way down, and we are in the Labyrinth area. I'm pushing the up button on the D-pad, and he's not opening any map, so again, this area, we know the deal. We've done this in the original game. Well, not this exactly, but we've done a representation of this from the original game. And, I hear voices in the background. So anyway, we know that James doesn't get a map of this place. He has to make his own map as he goes through it. Well, with this being the remake, we know things might not be exactly the way they were in the original game, so. That is freaking creepy. I don't know that I've ever actually noticed that before. The voices. It's kind of hard to hear without headphones, I suppose. Okay, right away we're coming up on some newspapers. I'll read it again. The body of a man later identified as Thomas Orozco, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the... It's some room of a house. It's got to be some room of their house, right? Lying face down, the probable cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched, and Mr. Orozco had a history of drunkenness and violence, police suspect that the motive was not robbery, but was a crime of passion. Well, I'll just say this before we go in, that we know what's waiting on the other side of this door. We kind of got an idea about why the newspapers are scattered throughout different areas of the game. In particular, the areas where Angela is somewhere in our vicinity. So Angela, she's the one that I was talking about in episode 2, actually, part 2. When I pointed out all the newspapers on the ground at the beginning of the game. And I said that it's related to Angela. Well, here's the proof that it's related to Angela. Bear in mind that in the remake, we actually don't come across any newspapers at the beginning of the game, but in the original game, you do. So, we know that she was looking for something. Was it this article about her father's murder? And was that all that she was looking for? Well, I guess we'll find out. really interesting right here that this looks like the same room in the Blue Creek apartment with the two doors next to each other, but in the apartment building there were boards over this door, and this is the door that we went into to talk to her. You guys notice that? That's interesting. So we went into the white door in the apartments. Now we're going to go into the black door. Just looking at all it's so highly detailed that I just want to get a good look at everything. Obsidian Ghoul. Last Sonata.
Please. I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Angela? Angela, it's me.
No, please. Daddy!
Headshot. Sorry guys, I didn't get that too good, but that was Angela running across the hallway. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see the connotation between Angela and all the newspapers in the game after seeing this. I guess this represents like a safe spot for her, a place that she would hide from her father in. The same picture I showed you guys in the original game. It's normally in that closet. I don't know why it's not in there now.
Make you sick? Care of you all these years. What I did? Look at me!
So the voice on the TV might be her father's voice. I didn't know he was right there. I just walked right into that. That was great. Oh shit. Is this the same one? Yeah, guys, there we go. There it is. Okay. That's what I was looking for right there. I don't guess you can actually pick it up or look at it. Man, that's really obscure. So how the hell is anybody who hasn't played the first game gonna know what that is? You can see it better now. You can see all their faces. I'll try to do a crop shot right here so we can actually get a good look at this picture. But that's clearly her family. How did I overlook that the first time? Is this a different closet? It might be. So as long as you're in here, he can't get you. This is like the representation of her hiding spot. Clearly. Got some changes in here. This is where he busted through the wall.
Where would you go? There's nothing.
This is so cool, guys. at all the gears up there in the ceiling. Oh, you can't go in the hiding spot anymore. Okay, there's one piston up there in the wall. Yeah, you see the pistons? They're not moving anymore. It looks a lot bigger than the ones, you know, from the original game. Oh shit. God, it takes them forever to die. How many times do I have to shoot your ass? How are you like that? Oh.
calm down.
Don't order me around!
I'm not. It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know. I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead. Say it. Or you could just force me. Like he always did. You disgusting pig. I hate you. I hate you.
Angela. I don't know who you think I am, but I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary. At least she was. For a while.
What?
Admit it. You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
You probably found someone else.
No!
I need to find my mama.
I never.
Okay, guys, very, very interesting stuff, right? We get a lot of extra dialogue right there, alluding to certain things. Now, I'm just trying to think of different ways that I can elaborate on all the stuff that she said in that cutscene. Now, obviously, we have the whole main plot line of the game, and that's what we should focus on, I guess. But I'm just trying to take everything that she said into consideration in a really subtle kind of way. Obviously, the elephant in the room is this thing right here, Abstract Daddy, and we know what it is suggesting. Abuse. The R word. Again, I'm not going to say it in my video, but, you know. And so we get a lot more content right there, and I really like what they added to it, because if you guys, I mean, I'll be honest with you, as good as the original game is, if you compare it to what we just experienced in the remake, it seems kind of weak as far as, you know, everything that we just experienced. But again, that's obviously because the game is 23 years old and they just had limitations back then. It was an awesome boss fight. I really enjoyed doing that. I enjoy killing this thing because it's so disturbing and it is so just sick that I enjoy to kill it. You know, I like shooting at it. But, you know, Angela, she kind of reminds me, if you guys have ever seen or maybe read the book, because it's a book. It's actually, it was a book before it was a movie, but it's also a movie. Stephen King, Dolores Claiborne. So in that book and movie, Dolores Claiborne, she's like the main character, and her daughter is named Selena. she is a victim of her father's own sexual abuse. So she kind of, like, the character of Angela, she kind of reminds me of Selena from Dolores Claiborne a little bit. And she's very angsty, and she's still, like, she's not a teenager in the book. She's actually like a young adult, but they have a very similar kind of personality, I think. But there's more to Angela that I don't feel like this game captured as much as the original game did. Now, she is a victim. Okay, she's a victim of abuse. And she snapped one day and she finally fought back in self-defense. But here's my question: is that why she's in Silent Hill right now? Is that why she is experiencing the delusions of Silent Hill? Because if you think about it, she was just defending herself. I mean, she put up with sexual abuse for years from her father, and she finally defended herself one day. And I don't think she would be charged, you know, honestly. If the police actually did catch her, here's something that maybe people haven't thought about a lot. We know by reading the article that there's a murder, like a homicide case opened up that the police are investigating. But why would she run? Like, why is she trying to evade? And again, going back to the whole woman in flight thing that I was talking about in part A, 8A. Well, it doesn't completely add up to me. That doesn't define her reason for being in Silent Hill good enough for me. I think there's more to Angela than just being a victim of her father's sexual abuse. And finally one day defending herself, standing up for herself, and retaliating after years of putting up with it. You know, I think there's more to it than that. And don't worry, in part 9, I'm gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna tell you everything that I know, everything that I've considered, everything that the game tells you, or all the clues that it gives you, and what they actually mean to me. I'm gonna get into that in the finale, okay? But for right now, we've got a massive level to get through, so I better get to it. Okay, it just automatically opened the map up for me to let me know, hey, you don't actually have a map, but as you do this, make your way through, we're gonna make James is gonna make his own map. Now, guys, when I first saw this right here, it made me very happy that they put this in this game, because you don't actually see this in the original game, and obviously I think the reason why is because of the hardware limitations. They just didn't have the means to make something like this back then. So the fact that they put it in this game is awesome, because you can actually see this if you watch the title FMV from the original game. You will see this mass of what looks like mannequins, right? Monsters. Like, what exactly is this? Well, we won't talk about it yet, but just remember that it's here. We're not done with that. I'm not even close to being done with that. But for now, we'll save the game and get into the rest of the level. We can still see this abyss around us. Under us, I should say. This place is extremely different from the original Labyrinth. It has its similarities, as you can see.
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Well, if you happen to make up your mind, I'll be waiting.
I'll find some way to... I'll come back, I promise.
So yes, like I said, it has its similarities. To the original game, clearly. Again, all due respect, I don't think the voice acting with Maria even comes close in the remake to what it does in the original game. That's just my opinion. But this is really cool right here. We've got this thing, once again, that we can interact with. And this time, we actually see what's going on as we move the cube. Okay, so we've just reached this area here. This is kind of a centralized area. We're going to be coming back to this spot. As you can see, he marks it on the map. We have to find something to get this suspended cage down. And he has a knife on him right now. He's got Angela's knife. You'd think he would at least try to cut that, but apparently game logic is going to prevent us from being able to do that. So we have to find the items we need to do something about that rope. Guys, welcome to Mandarin Land. We're going to be dealing with this for probably the next 2 hours. Sorry to break it to you in such a way, but that's... I don't like those things. But we have to deal with them nonetheless. So the tactic or the strategy is like whenever they roar like that and it like basically paralyzes you, just get ready to hit the dodge button and get the hell out of the way, because the next thing they're gonna do is try to lick you, which hurts a lot. So I need to check out that one section right there. Like, start dodging right away. And there goes the tongue. Okay, that's a dead end. The worst thing is when you do hit a dead end and you have to double back and they're right behind you. Because chances are you're going to get hit if that happens. Mannequin. Where are you at? Lighter fuel. That's one of the 3 items, I believe, we need to do this. There's a door like drawn on the wall, but it's not actually there. What is this, Beetlejuice? Draw a door. Movable. That's grabbable. Is this a new area? Okay, maybe that's where we were gonna come. Maybe that's why it wouldn't let me click on that spot earlier, because that bookshelf was in the way. So this is just a return path, I guess. Yeah. So we're done in that area. We have to go to another one now. Back to the centralized area. Through the Mandarin. You gotta hit that dodge button just right, and you can usually dodge it, but not always. God, which way do I go? Alright, we're good. Okay, I think there's some other paths. Yeah, you can go this way. That was close. It's so freaking dark you can't see. But again, you only have to worry about the mandarins when you're standing on that steel grate section of the floor. I can't stand how he gets locked in that one stance if you're holding the chainsaw. It does it a lot, and it's like, come on. Because it won't let you move when he does that. Check that out. It looks a lot like the room in the apartment, the Blue Creek apartment that I pointed out. The rot. Yeah. Another hole to stick our hand in. Lighter wick. Okay, we got the lighter fuel, we got the lighter wick, now we just need the lighter. Okay, there's like one more path. There's one more path that like heads off from that main section where the thing is hanging in the air. So that's connected. I didn't really want to come back this way, but oh, I see. It's blocked off on that other side. Okay. So, alright. Okay, hopefully we'll find the lighter in this area. After we get kicked by the mannequins and licked by the mandarins several times. Hopefully we'll find what we're looking for. Okay, I just went in a big giant circle. So we'll try going this way this time. It's a dead end. Nice. Oh, here we go. That still didn't get us what we needed, but yes, you guys should recognize that area. But that didn't get us what we need. That didn't help. So, where the hell is the lighter at? How the hell did I miss this room? There's a key, okay. God, how did I miss that? Alright, so, yeah, this room, I wanted to say something about it. This is just speculation. This is something that I've heard somebody else say, is that James actually has an occupation in the real world. He's an office worker, and so this is like Silent Hill offering him a position to work from the Labyrinth, and that there's like a whole desk set up and everything right here. That's what I've heard. So now we have the key to that door up there that's locked at the top. And the lighter is probably going to be in that area. Let me get kicked a couple times, or licked a couple times. Doesn't look like that's going to go so well. Yeah, water's too hot, so what are we going to do about that, James? Okay, new area. Ah. It's not good that it was like immersed in water, but we got everything we need now, so. Now we can come back in here. And do this. Another hole. This is a new area. Actually, it's not. No, we haven't, we're about to go to a new area. Just put it that way. I gotta fix the rotating statue again to get there, but... That one doesn't even have a symbol on it. The statues, most of them have symbols, and that's how you know which one you need to use, but I don't think this one had a symbol on it. I didn't see it. Probably just means it's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay. Wait. Oh, at least we get some items for doing that, so not a complete waste of time. Maybe it's this one. Desolate area. Okay, that's what this place is called. This is, I think, probably the longest section right here of the labyrinth. It's also the most similar area to the labyrinth from the original game. So in some cases you'll find that you have options as far as where you should go. It's not all completely linear, but in this case it is. See, there's a ladder going down right there. As convoluted as this is, in my opinion, it's still easier to navigate than the Nightmare Brookhaven Hospital in this game. There's a key. That didn't sound good. Hey, that looks familiar. Yeah. So we just saw a key. I wonder if it goes to that. New area. Kind of cool how the wall curves around like that. For those that are tired of right angles, there's a nice corner curved wall for you. Oh god, not those things. Alright, I'm out. Okay. I guess we'll just take our chances and go back down here then. I don't think I missed anything in there. Oh god, they came out the door. Oh my god. Leave me the hell alone. Let me go down the ladder. I'm like bugged out over the hole. Thanks to the damn mannequin. Guys, I can't move. I'm like stuck. The mannequin tried to push me off and I got stuck. What an asshole. Yeah, he won't move. it's like bugged out. Move, James. Come on. You guys see this? I'm like pushing the button to go forward and he won't move forward. Look. He's stuck. He's like standing in midair over the hole. I guess I gotta load my game. Shit. The mannequin did that too. If I push X, he just does that. That wasn't cool. You guys saw that. I'm gonna keep that in there so you can see that this this game, I just found an issue with it. Okay, I heard that sound. You guys know what that sound is. Sounds like Pyramid Head, right? Okay, there's the handcuff valve. There's the okay, I'm back where I was. And this is where the damn spider mannequins are. There's a ladder. This just goes in a circle. Come on, James. Shit. It fell down there. Did you see that? I wonder if it's going to be down there when I get down there. Did you guys see that? That's crazy. Awesome. Okay. Handcuff gate. That is next to ladder 1, which is around the corner from here. Okay. Would you stop it? Turn the damn handle. I'm just gonna hightail it. Ugh. I hate those things. Okay, they followed me in here. Yeah, get the hell out. Okay, there's a hole in the wall right there. But then there's also one over here. So which way do I go? I think I'll go this way first. Because the thing about jumping like through the holes that are up at the top of the wall, you can't always get back through those. once you do that, so. Okay, this looks familiar. Yeah. Yeah, you can go through the hole right here, but this is confusing the hell out of me. I guess I will go this way. Okay, another ladder. Ladder 4. It's like I made my way behind a locked door, potentially. There's the Pyramid Head sounds. And that just collapsed, so I can't get back through there now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Guys, I might die. Oh. Whoa. There he is. But I think there's something good in here, but I'm afraid if I go back in here, he's going to come through the door and kill me. Yep, here he comes. See, he left. There he is. I think there's an item in here, like a pickup item. It might be the I don't see anything in here, but okay. New area. Wow, that one was intense. That one was like whacked out. Okay. Wire cutter. Those are bolt cutters. Those are not wire cutters. Wire cutters are small. I mean, sometimes you can cut wires with bolt cutters, but it's not the same thing, trust me. It's not wires this time, it's like a chain link fence that you have to cut. And I just have to remember which one of these ladders actually gets you over there. It's got to be ladder 5, because you see up there at the top where it says wires. So that's the pyramid head layer section, but how do you get over there from here? It's not exactly easy to get through this. And they did pretty good making it challenging. But that's blocked off now. See, I was able to get through here the first time, but when I came through the freaking wall collapsed behind me, so it essentially, it like closes off that path. Yeah, it was over here, but now it's all collapsed. And there's no other way. There's nothing like connecting the two sides together on the bottom. But then if you look, there's nothing connecting them together on the top either. Actually, there is. Hang on. There might be. I'm gonna have to go back to ladder 2. So that's through here. Through here. Down here. And this way. Okay, ladder 2. Wow, I just really messed myself up. I just made that so much more difficult than it had to be, I feel like. Okay, now if I come down this ladder, this is ladder 5. I'm gonna have to go back out there where Pyramid Head is, but that's the only way to get to those wires. It's like the only way to do it. I'm gonna have to run out of the next room and go around the circle, take a right, go to the end of the hallway and make a left. Like this. Get the hell out of my way. I don't have time for you. Oh my God. You see how it's intensifying? That's because we're finally making progress. Now we can cut these. There we go. There he is. Do you see him? Look. Yeah, go away, asshole. I don't have time for you right now. He's probably like, damn it, he figured it out. Okay, there's just a random hole right there. And that's where we gotta go. Okay. We're back in the rotating cube area. It's so good to be done with that part. That part, it's not bad. It's not that I have anything against it. It's just that it really makes my head spin sometimes. Did we already use this one? I think we already used this one. Maybe not, though. Doesn't look like this goes anywhere anyway. No. Is that the same one we were just on? No. This next area is all about survival, and that's really all it is. I think, ruined area, yeah, okay. In the right place. The wall change. Boy, this looks super familiar. This looks like the apartment. This reminds me of the Blue Creek apartment, or actually, it's the Woodside apartment, but it's the room that you use to get to the Blue Creek apartment through the fire escape. That's what it looks like. You know, the room that Pyramid Head was in with the mannequin. Getting freaky. And it probably is. Whoa. Oh, shit. Hey, I've never had a nurse grab me before like that. I didn't know they could grab you. didn't know the nurses would grab you like that. That was different. So this part, it's not mazy at all. It's just you gotta fight. So this part actually, it's kind of fun, except for the you'll see. I mean, there's like certain parts of it that absolutely suck. Turn around, turn around. Yes. I gotta remember to use that turnaround button, the quick spin button. That was round 2, here's round 3. Round 3 sucks. I don't like round 3. You'll see why. Look at the floor. Yeah, I don't like round 3. And I think it's honestly just a timer. But I don't think I have to kill these things, I just have to survive. Like, they'll go away eventually. I mean, you got mandarins and frickin' spider mannequins in the same frickin' room together. The 2 worst enemies in the game. James. Ooh. I'm just testing my theory, guys. I'm seeing if you have to kill these things, or if it's just based on a timer. If you actually do have to kill them, well. Nope. See. It's just about outlasting the time. Happened. The lighting looks so good right here. I don't know, there's just something about it. It looks so cool. So yeah, I guess if you do what I did and you just run around the room for like 5 minutes, then you survive. And it's not hard at all. Or you can try to kill the mandarins, but they're not easy to take out. It takes a lot to kill those things. Another long hallway. Well, there's no getting through that, is there? Oh, shit. What do I do now? You see what's happening? The wall of mannequins or monsters or whatever, it's like separating. See that crap? It's crazy, isn't it? And this part right here is so crazy, like... Okay, 208.
Maria. Mary.
You guys saw the change in the facial expression. I like how it lets you stay in here with her. You saw the change in his face, right? Where he was like crying and then he just like snapped and he stopped crying and he turned around and said Mary, like... But yeah, I really think that what Mary had was like a type of terminal skin cancer or something. But I think it also had something to do with her lungs, you know? And there are those few areas in Silent Hill, you know, in the original Silent Hill 2, where, like, if you go up on the 3rd floor of the Woodside Apartments, you can hear that breathing, and then whenever you go into Brookhaven Hospital and you go around the 1st floor hallway, you know, the one that you go to later where Laura locks you in the room with the flesh lips or whatever, you can hear the breathing in that hallway too. It's like, I pointed it out in this project. I was like, that sounds respiratory. It sounds like breathing, right? What if that's like supposed to be Mary on a ventilator or something? And then you also get it in the nightmare whenever you go into the room that Maria's sleeping in, but she's not there, but you can still hear her breathing. So I think that's fascinating. So you can actually go this way. I think we're supposed to go. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we come back this way. It confuses me because
What the hell?
of the whole hallway. So no more square face man. Square face puzzle man. That's gone now. This is where you get the great knife. It does kind of look like scissors, doesn't it? Remember this? Now that we're back here, I can point out what I was trying to say earlier. Like when Pyramid Head was coming toward these things, they were reacting to it, like trying to get away from it. So what do you guys think this is? Is this like kind of giving you a little bit of insight on how the town works in the way that it manifests things? Like they just come out of nothing. But they're reacting, like they seem to not like this great knife that I have. They don't like it. So what's the reasoning behind that? Like I had to get this weapon to make progress past these things. And I don't think it'll let you take it any further. Like you have to set it down right here. Can't take it with you. Hey, look at where we are. The outside graveyard that's inside a room with a ceiling. Same message. Right there. Same Miriam K. Trader right there. Walter Sullivan. I forgot to point his grave out. That was also in the same spot in the original game. Angela. Eddie. James.
couldn't leave well enough alone, huh? You just had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie? Whoa, Eddie, it's me.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie, what are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick! You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself? Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh!
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down to me some more? Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want...
Shut up! You think I'm stupid. You think I don't see it. But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out.
Well, that was intense. I think everybody agrees that the Eddie in this game is a hell of a lot more intimidating and scary than the original Eddie. But not saying, you know, anything bad about the original Eddie, but I think they enhanced him and they made it a lot more convincible with what they did. And that scene right there, that's like intense. So this is essentially, it's just like the original, just better graphics. But it seems like there's a little bit more added to their conversation, and what he says is really interesting when he says, "You and me are the same, we're not like other people. This town called you too." So he understands what's going on. But yeah, I guess we should just go ahead and get this going, because this time around it's going to be a lot more intense.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look? Yeah, I ran away after I killed that dog. But you know what? It was fun! It tried to chew its own guts up. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. And now it's your turn, James.
Yeah, it's intense.
I'm coming for you.
I think they made it a hell of a lot more difficult, honestly. See that? Like, I'm about to die already. And I might not be able to pull this off the first time around.
Over soon.
God.
There you are.
See, if you let him intimidate you, then he'll try to take advantage of that. gotta be intimidating yourself.
You'll die here, James.
It's got like
You'll
3 different stages.
squeal and cry like a little girl. And then you'll just curl up and die. And it's gonna feel great. Just like before.
This part's really hard because you can't see them.
You know I'll find you. Who's laughing now?
Damn.
I'm coming for you.
I see you. How you like that? That chainsaw does a lot of damage, apparently. Alright, this is the last stage, and this is the hardest one by far.
This is it,
God.
James.
Yeah, this is it. You're ready to die. Damn it. Shit. It's over here. Ah. This is epic, though. This is a really epic boss fight. Ow! Shit, man. Ah, you asshole. Right, I hit him too. The hands. Again, the hands. He doesn't say anything this time, but yeah, the hands, just like at the beginning of the game, it shows his hands just like that. Okay. So what is he doing right there exactly? He's, like I said before, he's recalling a memory. He's remembering. Like it's starting to hit him. Something's shifting in his head. And perhaps maybe some of that denial, you know, is going away now. And he's starting to finally see and get some clear truth in all of this. Yeah, man, Eddie, he puts up a fight, man. He's nowhere near as simple as he used to be to kill. Are there any items out here that I didn't pick up? Let me check real quick. Sometimes it'll leave items and stuff. I mean, I will say also, since we're here and we're in the remake, I'm going to take account of how they did this and made it like the original game, just like the original game, like the environment. But because of all the technological advancement, you can like move the meat now, you can shoot the meat now. Eddie, and when you shoot it, it basically takes away your ability to use it as a shield. So it acts as a shield once and then it's gone, and you start to run out of the meat, obviously, so it gets more dangerous, especially when he turns on the conveyor and it starts moving the meat around you. Then it gets really dangerous. But it's just so cool how they did that. And I've already talked about where you come out at. He won't open his map, but yeah, we're at the boat launch and we're right behind the Historical Society. So I've already talked about how, you know, the fact that we've come so far since we went into the Historical Society, went through a huge prison, jumped down a bunch of holes, and went through a big labyrinth, yet we didn't really get that far on the map, like the real map. And that should be enough proof for you that this, you know, this entire previous part of the game, from the society all the way up to this boss fight, or actually coming out of the labyrinth, none of that was actually real. There's no way that it actually truly happened. Guys, I've heard that this part right here, that like if you, I mean, obviously you're supposed to row toward the light just like the original game, but I have heard that you can actually like row around to Luca Lake. I don't know if you actually come up on anything interesting or find anything, but it does give you some kind of achievement for doing it. See, like, we're facing the light. It's not going to open his map, but, you know, I tried this maybe a couple of times in the original game right after it first came out, because I just wanted to see if you could go anywhere else besides the hotel, and you can't. But, you know, for the sake of completion, I kind of want to experiment right now with it and see what happens if you try to go a different way. You would think that eventually you're going to go out of bounds somewhere. Hopefully it'll tell you. Okay, yeah, it like resets you. That's all it does. It just resets you to being in front of the light. So I'm pretty sure you can get some kind of trophy if you do something kind of similar. Maybe there's some kind of tactic to it that you got to do it a specific way or something. I don't know. I think if you veer off course at all, it like completely resets everything. So So you really do want to stay on course with the light. Otherwise, you'll never get out of the boat. You'll never make it. Alright, we're here. Final area of the game. Lakeview Hotel. Newspaper. Okay, gotta find a save point and then we'll end the video.
This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
Lone one of the east, out of the water's safety, now lost, out of breath. Just making sure I'm doing a good thorough search out here. Okay guys, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself again. But I think the only save point is actually in here. There we go. Alright, well, in the 9th installment of the Silent Hill 2 project, we will conclude our journey. We've come a long way. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Come back and check me out in part 9A, where we'll do the original Lakeside or Lakeview Hotel, and part B, we'll tackle it in the remake here. All right. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.